It it cuts out every person and then sits them into a chair so it looks like you're sitting in like a theater style like setting. No,
The
have
what?
not seen that. It's in Microsoft Teams. It's like one of the options that you can do rather than having like, oh, speaker view on, so you only see the person talking or you see everyone. It's you see everyone at once, but everyone's like they just kind of like AI software crops just their like torso and puts them in a chair. It's what they do for all those sporting events when they show fans in the crowd.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think that's how we should host classes.
You could do it that way, yeah. Isn't that one of
Yeah.
the complaints is that professors just feel like they're talking to a blank screen?
Yeah. I mean, with some of my classes, we all turn off our cameras because you don't want the bandwidth since they have to record it, but they do make you kind of talk and participate.
This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone who's yawning.
It's Elizabeth. Welcome back, guys. I'm back.
This is the one-on-one episode that everyone's been waiting for.
Just me and Daniel having a nice chat about the
We did
weather.
it once before.
This is true.
Really just talked about The Bachelor for 40 minutes, and
Yeah, I really did talk about what was it, The Bachelor or The Bachelorette at that point? I don't even
I don't
remember.
know. Same thing.
Yeah, my forecast is not looking too cold. Looks like Christmas Day is going to be pretty cold because it's going to rain on Thursday. But the
Hmm.
highs are still in the 40s, except for Christmas Day, 37.
Is it? Let me see. I thought I saw some snow. Well, anyway,
I mean, there might be snow. I hope we get some snow. That would be nice.
I have snow at Christmas. Uh,
When is this podcast going to air?
not this Tuesday, but the next Tuesday,
Okay,
right
so
after
it's
Christmas. This
fairly
is
like so it can be I don't need to be like so much has happened. Happy 2021 or anything.
no. I'm a little behind. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm trying to record with someone on Thursday,
Yeah.
or but yeah. So this is the New Year's special, obviously.
The New Year's special, so we can talk about the holidays. Or did you already talk
Yeah.
about
So what
holidays?
did you do? Well, last week we had a little Christmas pre-show. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner asked us questions about Christmas, and
Okay.
Chandler and Blake pretended to answer. So this now Christmas has happened. What did you do?
What did I do for Christmas? Well, my family this year, we finally settled on what our Christmas dinner, lunch, whatever you call it, is gonna be. So, little Gilby family backstory.
Of
Um,
course.
when I was younger, we used to do like the traditional get a honey baked ham or whatever that has like the glaze on it and make broccoli rice casserole, potatoes, whatnot, etc. Except I don't think anyone in my family really likes ham that much at all. So we would like eat it for that one meal, and then I think only my mom would eat it after Christmas like lunch.
That's kind of
So
sad.
it was like my
She's just
mom and
there
my
with the
dad versus
giant ham, just like on a fork.
Yep, she was like, well, guess I'll have a ham biscuit for lunch or whatever, because nobody else was gonna eat it. Um, so then we were like, okay, we're going somewhere new. So we went to Christmas lasagna. Last year we just went and got Chinese food. We just went to the Chinese restaurant and ate Chinese food, which was pretty good. It was pretty hopping. I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of people there. We almost didn't get a table. But this year we're going back to the Christmas lasagna. So Christmas chicken lasagna this year, not beef lasagna.
Mm. Chicken lasagna, not a traditional lasagna.
Nope. But my sister won't eat it if it's beef, so.
You could do turkey.
No, her issue is the whole idea of a meat that is not chicken mixed into a sauce. She won't eat it. Like, she won't eat turkey meat sauce for spaghetti sauce. She won't eat beef meat sauce. We don't make chicken meat sauce because that'd probably be weird. Um,
But that's essentially what you're making with lasagna.
that's basically what we're making. But like, I meant like we wouldn't do like ground chicken meat sauce. We do turkey usually. We're gonna have like meat sauce instead of meatballs in our spaghetti. But she just has like a problem with meat being in her sauce. Like it has to just be sauce. She doesn't like meatballs either, and she only likes chicken. I actually asked her to come on, but she didn't want to leave her room. So,
You could just call in from the link. Just send her the
yeah,
link.
just call her. I don't think she has blue jeans. I'll text her.
You
We'll
don't
see
need
what
blue
happens.
jeans. You just go to the link.
Can blue
That
jeans
would
open
be,
in the web?
yeah, that's what I have right now.
Okay.
It is funny. Anytime I ask someone to bring someone else on, no one has ever done it. So this would be a first.
Let's see. We'll see if she joins.
Yeah, she's not busy. Well,
We
because
may
we'll have her get her side of the story on this chicken and sauce
Yeah,
business.
we can dive into that and see what's really going on back
Of
there.
course, that's what people want to know about.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of growth. My mom makes this like one dish that's kind of like taco filling, but it's, ground beef or whatever. And then she doesn't like it because there's diced tomatoes in it. So she picks out the diced tomatoes before she eats it.
Your family has very specific dietary
No, it's
restrictions.
it's it's really just my sister that's just
Well, but
picky.
you can't eat. Are you going to eat the lasagna?
I'm probably gonna eat it. That's what they made lactate for. So,
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, yeah, there are because my mom doesn't really do much dairy either, and my dad doesn't eat beef anymore for the most part. So, we actually do have quite a weird dietary thing now that I think about it.
and lasagna is like the worst one.
I don't know why we picked lasagna because
Why
it's
didn't you
just
do like?
full of cheese. I'm gonna die, but
And
it's
you
fine.
can't do, yeah, unless you do like a veggie lasagna, then your sister's not going to eat it. It's
Yeah, she's probably not gonna eat veggie lasagna. And veggie lasagna, I feel like, has just as much cheese as regular lasagna. Although there are those veggie lasagnas, maybe they're like Marie Callender's or whatever, that are frozen. You can just buy them in the store and then defrost and bake. Those are
mm.
really good.
You could do that for Christmas.
Yeah, but I did so for Thanksgiving, because of COVID, we're not meeting up with any of like our relatives, even though we have some that are pretty close by. Um, we couldn't decide on the best way to like have a safe gathering, so we might Zoom or something, but we're not going to meet up. And so we didn't do Thanksgiving with them. So for Thanksgiving, my mom was like, I'm not making pumpkin pie this year because your Uncle Kevin's not coming, and I mostly make it for him. I was like, Mom, you also half make it for me. So I didn't get pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, so we're making the pumpkin pie for Christmas, which I'm quite excited about.
Again, a dish that's specific for one, or in this case, 1.5 people, since apparently you don't count in your mom's mind.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a weird Christmas, but I think it's gonna be a good Christmas, despite the fact that we're just kind of eating what we feel like. She said, "What are y'all talking about?"
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Doesn't matter.
You need to weigh in why you don't like meat sauce. Let's see. Hopefully she joins. That would actually be pretty exciting. Oh yeah, I don't think I've talked to you since she got a short haircut. She got like a short little pixie cut. It's really cute. So she's coming down. No, just join on your computer.
I mean, you could, yeah, if it's easier, whatever's easier. I don't know.
I mean, she could come down. I would just have to take out my headphones. I have my
Yeah,
headphones in because I have a little heater on because I'm cold.
you're
It's not that
cold.
cold out. It's not that cold outside, but this room has tile floors. So,
Get like a
oh,
rug.
she's coming. I have a miniature rug, but it's just for my feet. She's here. All right.
Okay, we're bringing her on.
Hello, everyone. We've got my little sister here. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Grayson.
This is Damon. You know Damon.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
All right, so we
Now,
need you to weigh in on why you don't eat lasagna with beef in it.
I don't know. It just tastes bad to me. I don't know. It's just like it tastes wrong. It's like the texture is just it's not the move. Like
so
it's if it's like in like a tortilla, that's fine because it's like it's meant to have meat in it. But lasagna is not meant to have meat in it.
what what's your opinion on like meatloaf?
No,
She won't eat
No.
that.
I won't eat that either.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just like beef by itself is usually fine, but when it's like ground up like that and just kind of added in places, it's not where it's at.
And hamburgers are a no.
Hamburgers are a no.
Okay.
I've tried them multiple times. I don't know why.
You won't eat turkey burgers either. Which I
Actually,
mean,
that's what I'm making
I mean,
for lunch. So
not like a grilled chicken burger. I guess you can call that a burger because it's the same.
it's a sandwich.
Well, it's a sandwich, but
the chicken sandwich.
yeah. Or like a fried chicken sandwich.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about
I don't
related
know.
to? We were currently discussing the Christmas lunch dinner and the lasagna, the pumpkin pie, and what our family plans to do
I mean,
on
like,
Christmas
I would
Day.
consider, I mean, I have hopes for the turkey, but, I mean, excuse me, the chicken. If we decided on chicken, but who knows? I
The
might be
chicken
let down.
lasagna.
I might be let down. I don't see what the issue of just having no meat in it is. It's just like
Yeah, why don't you
pasta,
just do a cheese, just a
like
cheese lasagna?
I've suggested that many times, just having like the pasta, cheese, and like the sauce, like regular sauce, like no meat in it. Been turned down.
Of course not.
Been turned down every time.
I don't know, Daniel. It's just our family being weird. But we basically decided the whole reason we decided on lasagna is because we wanted to eat from the Chinese restaurant on Saturday. So we were like, well, we don't want to have it on Saturday and then again on Friday. So
Is Saturday the
basi-
26th?
no, I mean like we ate it
Yesterday.
yesterday for dinner.
Oh, yesterday, Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday for dinner. And so we're like, this is too close together to eat from the same restaurant. So guess we'll make lasagna.
That's a week. I think a week is fine.
I mean, it would probably have been fine. We could have eaten it twice, but I think Mom's pretty excited about lasagna. I just care about the pumpkin pie.
Yeah, she's been waiting for pumpkin pie since Thanksgiving.
Told
Why
me.
didn't you just make it a while ago? You could have made it any time.
Well, I mean, I could have made it any time, but I didn't want to. My mom may eat it with me if we eat it at Christmas. I didn't want to eat a whole pie by myself.
But I thought it was only for your Uncle Kevin.
Well, usually it's me and Uncle Kevin who eat it. Mom will normally eat maybe a piece, and then my dad used to eat some of it, but he can't anymore. So
Well, of course.
Yeah, so
back to the dietary restrictions.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
What were you
Okay.
doing?
I was
Watching
just
anime or reading
no, I was
manga?
just watching YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Well, sorry to pull you out of such an important
I mean, I was
task
just
that
kind
you
of
were
sitting
doing.
there. It's okay. It's nothing. It's okay.
Okay, so how much snow have you gotten? Like a lot of snow or like a couple
No,
inches?
it's a few inches. I mean, it's like a few inches every day at this point, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you have
it
snow tires on your car?
no, but I have a new car, so I'm hoping that the new tires will be good enough for now, at least for the first year or so. I was driving fine.
Yeah, some
Not too
places they got snow. It's insane how much snow that they've gotten.
I feel like maybe even Boston might have gotten more snow than you've had at this point. I have a friend
I think
living in Boston, and so much snow has fallen there.
Binghamton, which is right on the border of New York and Pennsylvania, got, what was it, like 39 inches in one day.
Good grief.
That's too much.
That's a lot of snow.
Really is.
So yeah, it's not too bad. The problem is just it never melts away, right? So it just stays, it's not going to get above 35 for the next 4 months.
That's good.
So once the snow gets here, it never leaves.
I do like that about Georgia snows. You get like 2 inches, maybe, and then it's gone 2 days later.
And then the ice comes.
Then the ice comes, and then you're sad.
When the ice comes, you can't go anywhere.
Were you here for that, or were you not in college yet when the snowpocalypse happened?
No, that was before.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you were 2015, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like 2013, right?
Yeah, it was 2012 or 2014? 2014.
I
Same
was
thing.
in I was in 7th grade. That was probably 2014. But yeah, 2014, spring 2014.
Okay.
That was a
That was an event, yep. Spent the night at my middle school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because
yeah.
our middle school was on like this really big hill, and they do the middle school after elementary and high. And so the buses wouldn't have been able to get down the hill even if were able to get to us. Because it was a big hill.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that middle school is almost in the most like north part of Sandy Springs it can be in. Like so many kids go there, and it's like as far away as it can be from everyone.
Hmm.
It's very difficult to get to. So.
Yeah, our bus took the highway.
Mhm.
I
Interesting
guess
stuff. I'm sure the listeners on the podcast are enjoying this.
they
Did
were
you already talk
really
about
wondering.
Hanukkah, Daniel?
Did I talk about what?
Did you already talk about Hanukkah? You want to recap your Hanukkah?
There's nothing to talk about. I didn't do anything.
No. Did you at least have a menorah?
Elizabeth, I mean, costs these days are really, really tough to wrangle in. I mean, I can't afford decorations for my wall, as you can see. It's just a
You
blank
could
wall.
paint something.
Like paint the wall or put a painting up?
Like paint a canvas and put it up.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm allowed to put on the walls or not. I have to figure
Or
that
like if
out.
you would have to command strip it, or if you could maybe put like a nail in.
Yeah, I have to figure that out. Because there's no like nail marks anywhere here, so I think I might have to command strip, which I'm
Yeah.
very bad at.
I said I've always wondered about that with like apartments, because like I don't think you can change the wall color. It just kind of is what it is when you move in, and then
Yeah.
like you want to make it homey, but you probably shouldn't put nails in the wall.
Well, I have no decorations at all. I don't even have like a lamp in this room. I should probably. People have complained there's not enough lighting here, but I can
Yeah,
sit in the dark.
that's fine. You don't need light.
I'm working nights this week anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So you're sleeping during the day.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
nice.
working nights tomorrow, so that's why I'm eating lunch today at like 5.
Okay, I was wondering why you said you were just having
And
your
then
lunch.
and then I have to
Is
eat
it?
dinner at like midnight, and then I'll try to stay up until like 4, because then tomorrow I have to work 6 to 6.
Gotcha.
And I'm bad at that. Most people struggle more going from nights to days,
Mhm.
but that's fine. I just, whatever. Going from days to nights is harder for me. Just because I'm usually up in the morning.
Yeah, I can see why that would be more difficult. Cause do you still wake up early to work out before everything?
Well, I don't go anywhere. I just stay
Or
here.
just do it? I mean, you still wake up, give yourself
I
time
do
for your
get up
morning.
early. Yeah. Well, because when I work day shift, I have to leave here at like 5:15.
Yeah.
So I gotta get up pretty early.
How long does it take you to get to work from your apartment?
15 minutes when it's not snowing.
Well, it's not. How much does the snow slow you down?
Most people tell you to double your time.
Wow.
So it might take like 30 minutes. People are going slower and, you know, takes
That
longer to
is so
stop.
boring to me. At some point, I want to experience that much snow, but I don't know if I could live where there's that much
You're
snow.
welcome to come visit.
I will take you up on that post-COVID.
Well, yeah,
Will
it'll
y'all
be
get
much later.
will y'all get priority vaccines for maintaining the plant, or
Apparently it is up to New York State to decide whether we are important enough.
okay?
I think
Is
we
there
are, but
any time frame on that?
it is up to New York State to decide. Since it's up to the states now, then it's just a state thing. Every state has to decide who's important enough.
Yeah, I've seen some people that I know just like through social media share that like, their family member who's a nurse or doctor have done the first round of the vaccine and stuff at this point, but nobody who I like know has gotten vaccinated at this point.
Yeah, my mom, who's a doctor, she hasn't gotten it yet, and I don't think she's that close to getting it right now.
Is she a GP or is she in the hospital?
She's in the hospital.
Is that just Maryland ruling or
Yeah, again, every state has to make their decisions.
gotcha. So you probably were you able to go home for Hanukkah or you just were home and
I wouldn't have normally gone home for Hanukkah. It's not a thing. I have not left. No.
do you have any plans that are COVID proof? I don't know.
What do you want me to do here? Yeah, just keep sinking.
I'm just gonna keep sinking because they can definitely see that on the podcast. Hello, everyone. I'm currently sinking in my office chair.
What we can do is your sister has never played the game before.
Oh, you've never played the question game. You wanna play the question game?
Sure. Here, I'm gonna grab that chair.
Okay.
Buckle up. There are some brand new questions that have only been asked last week by Blake.
Oh,
But
boy.
yeah, some of these Elizabeth has not heard. Not that she pays attention to any of the other questions, but
I feel like I could remember some of them, but not all of them. At this point, I've answered a bunch.
I've got some, and it's obvious for which ones Blake asks, which ones are good. So I'll try to ask the right ones here. As
She's almost here.
she pulls up.
Is it rolling up?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. The game is called Questions or Answers. They're like yes or no, this or that types of questions, right? There are no right answers, but there are wrong answers. Okay, so that's apparently the catchphrase that I'm supposed to say. So, all right, let's see. We'll start with some of the newer ones and then back. Are paper clips just staples with commitment problems?
Are we both answering this one?
No, these are all for you.
There's all for
But
me.
talk through your thought process because it's a podcast.
For the
Yeah,
viewers.
Elizabeth can answer too. Huh?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let her go first since she's never played.
Are paper clips just staples with commitment issues?
Yeah.
I think there are some things that don't need to be stapled, you know? Like, you just kind of want to, like, group them together for the moment just to keep them together, and then you, like, oh, like, you know, I see it for here, and then, for example, you know, when you're doing a presentation to, like, pass out, like, stapled groups of papers, you would staple, like, the papers that go together, but then you would paper clip them to keep them all together, and then you'd unpaper clip them to pass out the stapled ones. So I guess it would be maybe commitment issues because they're not going to stay together for forever, but they needed together at the moment. That's my reasoning. Do with it what you will.
Okay, as a follow-up then, are binder clips paper clips on steroids?
Are binder clips like the one, like the big one? Like
Yeah.
the big clip?
This is unscripted. I've gone off script here. This is not a official question.
I don't have a binder clip. I do have monkey stickers though.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it would be on steroids. I think it would be more for if you have more groups of paper.
I'm gonna say yes.
So I mean, I guess in a way, yes, because it is like stronger. It has more of a clamp, I guess you could say, because sometimes paper clips, it doesn't always clip per se. So
Paper clips, you have a very limited amount of papers you can clip together.
she has put a monkey on my shirt.
A cute monkey sticker. I've had those
Thank you
stickers.
for contributing.
Always happy to help.
For our listeners, Elizabeth put a thumbs up. Okay. Are donuts overpriced?
Depends where you go. Okay, there are some donuts. Da Vinci's Donuts, or whatever, that's nearby where we live.
The ones in Domini Village.
Yeah. People say that they're good, they are not. They are dry and overpriced. They are not good. If you want some good donuts, there's nothing wrong with Dunkin' Donuts. It's right down the road, and it's a lot cheaper. But if you want the top tier, at least in my opinion, of what I've had, Krispy Kreme is up there. If you get them hot and ready, that's where it's at. You know, there's not a Krispy Kreme around us, so you know, Dunkin' Donuts is pretty good. Or if it's just called Dunkin' now.
Yes, there's Dunkin' now.
So there are donuts that are overpriced. It just depends on where you go. Usually, if you go to the ones where this is the the bougie ones, because they're small and they're just not good.
Okay. Basement or attic?
In what context?
There's no context.
There's no context.
There's never context.
Context is what you want it to be.
basement or attic. Well, with me being allergic to dust, both seem to be pretty dusty places. I was in my sister's office, and this is why I went and took my finals. I had to have my air purifier in here
Office.
because I would keep sneezing.
This is our guest bedroom.
Yeah, with the desk in it, but office, quote unquote. But I don't know. I think attic has a cooler vibe to it.
There's a lot about who you are based on that question. Okay.
Well, if you're in the basement, you're probably going to be underground. It's going to be dark and dank and dusty and it's really cold. If you're in the attic.
My apartment currently in a basement. All right, next question. L, or bean? It's a three for.
L or B.
Yeah, it's a three. You have three options.
So
L or
you can choose L, not LL, it's L or
It's
L.
L,
Or B.
L, or bean. It's three options.
Let's see.
second L. Because I feel like
Second L?
no one, it's right in the middle. I feel like no one would choose it.
Where was I? Oh, I missed. Oh, chess or checkers?
Chess. I used to play chess. I went to a tournament.
Okay.
She was the only person on her elementary school chess team.
Well, okay, no, there
Yeah.
was a time where there was a bunch of people, and then there was like, it was just me, and so I had to go play with these other guys from a different school or whatever. But I got a whole page dedicated to me in the yearbook one year because I was the only person. They titled it an army of one.
Okay. Clear accomplishments. Have you ever flirted in an airport?
Oh yeah, you
Yes, I've been abroad like 3 times.
Sorry, new question. Have you been in an airport?
Yes, I've been in an airport.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting you go places.
I've been to 4 countries, but on 3 different trips.
Okay, so clearly you've been in an airport.
Yes, I've been in an airport. I don't think so. I tend to just kind of with the group of people, just kind of chill out with them. Oh, but there was this one time when I forget where I was going, but I made friends with someone because he was like, "Can you watch my stuff?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I got you." And then I was doing something for one of my classes, and he thought I was a med student by accident. I'm like, no, I'm in high school. It was a little bit weird, but
I have never heard that story.
I didn't think it was important to share.
That is so weird.
It was really weird, but he was
So
nice.
her answer is yes, apparently, but she didn't know about it.
I don't think I was flirting with him. We were just having a nice conversation.
I'm just gonna file my nails and not.
Yeah, go ahead. All right. Are potlucks just parties for lazy hosts?
I mean, okay, it depends on what kind of party. There's some parties where it's kind of like, I feel like if it's a party where there's a bunch of different cultures and they're bringing like dishes that incorporate their culture, I feel like that would not be lazy. Because I feel like if someone from one culture is trying to make a dish from another culture, it might not work out as well as if it was that person from the culture making their own cultural food and then bringing it to share with other people who haven't experienced that culture's food. I feel like that would not be lazy. But if it's everybody from, I don't know, maybe like the same culture and they're kind of bringing like the same kind of food, then maybe, yeah.
Elizabeth is just working on her nails. Okay.
I started doing it mostly as a meme, but I discovered a little snag in my.
You got stuff to work on. Are you a bathroom talker?
A bathroom talk? Okay. See, my thing is,
What is a bathroom talk?
is if you're having a conversation with them before you go into the stall, it's okay. Like, no, you're continuing the conversation. But if you're just kind of like chilling in the stall and then someone starts talking to you, that's when it can get weird.
Okay.
Or unless you're like, hey, unless there's like no toilet paper, then it's like, just kind of some toilet paper. But it's still weird. Because you don't expect to be talked to that way. But if you're outside of the stall going into, then it's different. Because it's a continuation of the conversation.
Elizabeth?
I feel like some of the completely not answering your question, but I feel like some of the
Okay,
most
yeah, of
bonding
course.
I've had with women is when there's only like one roll of toilet paper in the bathroom, and like you like there's like a line, and they're like, this actually happened.
It did.
We went to Amicalola Falls. That's where it was. And we would try to go to the bathroom before we like hiked up it, and there was only one roll of toilet paper for all the women's stalls. And then this like one lady was like trying to go in the men's bathroom to see if there was toilet paper in there, but then there were still men in there. So she was like, "My bad," and then like ran out. And then but everyone was like rallying together to make sure that toilet paper roll was like passed on, and that when future people came into the bathroom, they would know that the only roll of toilet paper was like sitting on the like sink counter.
Because the floor was very wet. Because it was raining. It had been raining. Whatever.
It was an event.
Yeah, wet
Okay.
floor bathrooms are just.
But no, I don't think I'm a bathroom talker.
Is soda an excuse to have dessert during the meal?
Is soda an excuse to have dessert during a meal?
No.
I don't think soda qualifies as a dessert.
Okay. Lysol or Clorox?
Depends on what you're cleaning.
I feel like I use Clorox more though. So if I
Yeah.
had to pick, Clorox.
Yeah, I feel like Lysol kind of smells. I mean, like, I think I prefer, like, not that I like the smells of it, but I think I like the
Careful.
Clorox,
Careful.
Clorox smell. What? No?
Lysol's useful if like you leave your trash, like your garbage bag in the garbage can a little too long, and then like you take out the trash and you gotta like odor defense, like on like the Lysol bottles, like knocks out 90% of bad odors
With an X.
with an X.
I mean, you could just Febreze too, but
I feel like Lysol does a better job than Febreze. Because Febreze, then it's just like
stink
fruity
plus
trash.
Febreze. It's stink plus Febreze.
Oh, are country clubs just cults for old people?
I feel like country clubs are over. Aha, we're rich. We don't want you in here. So I feel like it is kind of an elitist kind of thing, and people do act differently in it. So it could be a cult or cult-ish gathering because it's just a bunch of usually rich older people just trying to up their status.
Okay.
I mean, Josh Amerson went in on the country club that one time, so you can't even say nothing.
On DCC.
Yeah.
Questions or answers?
I like being asked questions. I think it's fun. I think it prompts understanding of another person, I think.
Is Tanner attractive?
I don't know who that is, so I don't think
Elizabeth
I
will pull up a picture while we move
Here,
on
I
to the
can pull a picture of Tanner for you.
have.
Yeah.
I can give a
I don't know how I feel about my sister answering this question.
next.
Who is Tanner? Like, who is this?
We need an outsider's perspective. We gotta boost his confidence anyway.
Is he like in the band or something? Wait,
Yeah, he's in
wait,
the
which
band.
one's Tanner?
The boy.
Oh, you swiped to the next one. It's a bunch of girls. So
I'm sorry. Well, he doesn't have an Instagram, so I had to go to his girlfriend's Instagram.
Well, there's points off or not. I mean, he's okay.
All right, he's not gonna love that answer, but all right.
He is okay. I mean,
He
what
is
am I supposed to say? Oh, Tanner. No.
Whatever your opinion is. Stacy or Stacy's mom?
I feel like I know what that reference is too, but at the same time.
Well, Stacey's mom.
I feel like I'm seeing more things about Stacy's mom than for Stacy.
Final answer?
I don't know. I don't think I know enough about this. Give an answer.
Are napkins just rough tissues?
I don't think so, because napkins are used for have more uses than what a tissue has for. Because when you think of tissue, you think more of just, oh, I'm blowing my nose, or maybe something to like use it for makeup. When you think of napkin, you think of like eating, like using it to like put on your lap so food doesn't get on your clothes or whatever, or like put it in your shirt or something. I feel like there's different uses.
Tuck it right into your collar.
I mean, some
Yeah.
people do that. I'm not judging, but some people do that. I prefer it like to put it on the one leg and then just kind of like wipe my hand on it or whatever, like out of sight.
Science or fiction?
What did you say?
Science or fiction?
Science or fiction? I think I like fiction better, just because there's suspension of disbelief. Whereas like science is cool, but then there's like all like oh like oh how does that work? And there's like 10 pages on why it works. And you're like I don't want to read that. So.
Elizabeth, you want to talk about your job? No? Okay.
But I don't think she wants to know about it.
I mean, I think renewable energy we definitely need it, but do I understand it? No.
Me neither. Should men wear their sweater around their neck?
Like how Ken doll has it tied.
I mean, I think in the past it gives off more of like one of those like kind of pretentious vibes, but I don't think that it should be an issue.
I'm the only one who's answered yes to that question.
I think so.
I mean, like, I think it shouldn't be an issue. Men can do what they want, but what we need to be doing is bringing back the acceptability of wrapping the sweater or jacket around the waist. Because people will be like, why are you doing that? I'm like, I don't want to carry it anymore.
These are the real problems.
Let me wrap it around my waist. Come on. Or like, so I started like wrapping it like around like my shoulders, like that, because people are like, well, wear it around your waist. Okay, so I'm gonna wear it like this then.
Like this?
Yeah.
Like a sash?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a sash.
That's one step closer to your neck. Huh?
So it's just like a sideways cape.
Yeah. Statement, apparently.
I guess so.
Where was it? Oh, is it okay to mingle at a funeral?
I mean, like mingle as in like, well,
Mingle as in mingle.
Mingle.
I mean, what else? I mean, no offense, but what else is there to do but talk to people? I mean,
I
like,
don't know.
like you gotta mingle around and like talk to people or whatever. I mean, I feel like every funeral that I've been to, there's been a lot of mingling.
Linner or Dutch?
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know what that is. Like Dutch, like the language.
Oh, Linner or Dunch?
I don't know this question.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Is this a new question?
No, it's 179. It's been a while. Linner or Dunch, Dunch. You're not going to be able to Google it because it's something I made up.
Well, it's right there on the prompts.
Oh, you mean like, okay.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Do you see what I mean?
Linner or Dunch is served between 3 to 5 p.m. So are you having Linner or Dunch tonight, Daniel?
So I'm
Or
asking
like a
you.
late dinner or
Yeah. No, it's
No.
lunch, dinner, or dinner, lunch. It's how you combine the two words.
Now that we've fully gotten into how I hate this
So which
question.
one would you say?
neither.
I would say Linner.
I would say neither because I mean, South dinner is lunch and then supper is dinner. I don't like those combinations of words.
Should t-shirt tucking be allowed?
I do tuck my t-shirt, so yes. I only tuck my t-shirt if I'm wearing like a hoodie or something. Because like if I want to take my hoodie off, I don't want to have to be like, oh, someone like, hey, can you grab my shirt real quick? Like, no, it's already tucked in.
Where was I?
Innovation that excites Nissan.
Linner or Dutch.
No, it was tucking the shirts in.
I just wanted to say it again.
I didn't know that was to be your favorite one. Does I'll let you know mean no?
In our family, the we'll see and no. So,
We'll see.
we'll see. No, we won't. It's a no.
Hmm.
Elizabeth, no comment?
I've already answered this one. I mean, I
Oh,
think
I
I
think
said
you have.
I think I said no
The,
when I
view,
answered it.
the viewers at home
Not
might
necessarily.
I
Do you
feel like
sing
I'll
in the
let you know has more of a hopeful context to it than it's like, oh, I'll like maybe I need to think about it kind of. You know? Oh, I'll let you know. But I feel like also, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit more hopeful.
Do you sing in the shower?
Depends on what kind of mood I am on. Usually I try and play music. Or maybe I'll sing along if I enjoy the song.
Do you get too many emails?
Yeah. During the school year, the school just kind of likes to send everything at me. Please stop.
Straight or curly?
Straight or curly. I think preferential to what my hair is, I like straight because it's less work to have to deal with. But I think curly hair is cool. It's just a lot.
Drops or Jupiter?
It's a good song.
Not most people don't get that.
The Train. It's a good song. And I think Jupiter's cool. It's a cool planet.
I guess that's it. Is corn on the cob just the chef being lazy?
No, I like corn on the cob. I think it's cool. It made me really sad when I had braces and I couldn't eat corn on the cob. We had to like cut it off and have regular corn.
All right, last one.
Sad.
Last one. Have you ever walked into a door?
Yes. I tend to just kind of like try and take a shortcut and just think I can just kind of levitate through it, but it doesn't work out.
Okay. I think we're nearing the end here. Anything else you want to talk about?
Anything you want to share with the group about because this will air for New Year's, so any New Year's wishes or talks about our Christmas plans.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
We're gonna watch Studio Ghibli movies on Christmas Day. That's the plan.
Yes.
And eat chicken lasagna.
Hopefully it's good.
We'll find out.
I don't know. It's something about the texture of shredded chicken. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. It's kind of like the same thing with eggs.
It's like
eggs. It's like when you're eating eggs, you're like, oh, this is fine. But then when you think about like, you're like, oh, I'm eating eggs, and you're like, oh, no, this is disgusting. I don't want to eat eggs.
She doesn't like eggs either.
I mean, okay, I will eat eggs. I will make myself an omelet or something. I usually make scrambled or omelet when I'm at school. But like the second I'm like, oh yeah, I'm eating eggs, it's like, stop.
Okay. I suppose that's it.
I don't even know what to say about that.
It's like that meme you sent me. It was
Oh,
like
I know.
when you suddenly think about you eating eggs, she was like, ugh.
That's why I sent you the meme, because that was exactly you.